beneath London.
Victorian tunnels, ghost stations, and buried secrets. Imagine standing on a pitch-black platform. No train, no announcements, just damp air, soot-stained bricks, and the echo of your own breath. Above your head, millions move through one of the busiest cities in the world. But beneath their feet lies a silent labyrinth, a network of tunnels where London buried the darker cost of its progress. Today, we're descending into the forgotten underworld of the London Underground. From Victorian engineering triumph to ghost stations, wartime shelters and plague pits disturbed in the name of expansion. The birth of a marvel and its toxic price. In 1863, London opened the world's first underground railway, the Metropolitan Railway. It was revolutionary steam trains running beneath city streets, a symbol of imperial ambition and industrial genius. But the early tunnels were filled with choke-damped, thick coal smoke, sulfur, and suffocating air. Passengers described choking fumes and near-blackout conditions underground. And the construction method? Cut and cover. Workers tore open entire roads, dug deep trenches, built brick tunnels, and then sealed them back up. Thousands of London's poorest residents were displaced as homes and neighborhoods were demolished to make way for the subterranean veins of progress. The Victorian age celebrated light, expansion, and modernity, but it created literal darkness beneath the city. The rise of the ghost stations. As the underground expanded and routes were optimized, some stations became inconvenient, too slow, or commercially unviable. So they were sealed off. Stations like British Museum Station and Down Street Station were quietly abandoned. Today, tiled walls still stand behind locked doors, faded advertising posters cling to damp surfaces, platforms sit frozen in time. Modern commuters pass through tunnels every day, unaware that just beyond a tiled wall an entire station sleeps in darkness. Psychologists call these spaces liminal spaces, places caught between purpose and abandonment, not fully alive, not fully erased. They trigger unease because they feel suspended in time. But some of these stations didn't just disappear. They were repurposed. The Blitz. When the underground became a city of refuge. During the Blitz and the 1940s, deep-level underground stations became bomb shelters. Thousands of Londoners slept on platforms, crammed into tight, humid spaces as bombs fell above them. Children coughed in the stale air, families huddled under blankets, trains still ran on certain lines, shaking the walls while people tried to rest. Some deep tunnels were even converted into secret government bunkers hidden in plain sight where wartime strategies were developed far below the chaos of the burning city. The underground became both sanctuary and prison, a place of desperate safety, but also claustrophobic confinement. To survive, London went underground, disturbing the dead. As new tunnels were drilled and expansions continued, construction crews made grim discoveries. Mass burial pits, ossuaries, ancient plague graves from centuries-old epidemics. London's long history of disease and overcrowding meant the soil beneath the city held bones, thousands upon thousands of them. In multiple cases, excavation works unintentionally breached these burial grounds. It doesn't take much imagination to see how such discoveries fed urban legends. Night shift workers have reported footsteps in sealed platforms, shadows in maintenance corridors, sudden temperature drops in sections long disconnected from passenger routes. Are these simply stories born of darkness and isolation? Or is it the atmosphere, the weight of history that lingers in the deepest tunnels? Because when you disturb the dead in the name of progress, something always feels unsettled. The silent arteries of a modern metropolis. In 2026, the underground remains one of the busiest transport systems in the world, carrying millions across London every day. Yet beneath that efficiency lies layer upon layer of buried sacrifice. Abandoned stations serve as time capsules of Victorian ambition and wartime endurance. The irony is striking. Our fastest commutes rely on foundations carved through poverty, plague, displacement, and war. Every journey through the underground is not just a ride across the city. It's a passage through its hidden layers. A city that refuses to stay buried. Next time you stand on a platform waiting for a train, listen carefully. Behind the tiled walls, beyond the lit tunnels, there may be a platform untouched for a century. The underground is not just infrastructure. It is memory. It is survival. It is progress. And the cost of progress, preserved in brick, soot, and silence. And perhaps the most haunting.